Welcome back to the Full Speed Fridays presented by GMS 3D. The National iRacing League has taken the Cup cars to Homestead Miami Speedway today for 130 laps, brought to you here on Liberty Racing Network. We got Luke Smith taking to the track. This is his out lap, getting ready to take the green flag for his first lap on qualifying. Choosing to take the outside lane here. Trying to get a big run down the back straight. Luke Smith, the 39 Crush machine. Here he is coming off of 4. So far, your fastest qualifier is Luke Smith. Try to ride along with Jeffrey Radke in number 3. Shut that off. Oh, sideways. Radke second fastest. Currently, that's not going to help his cause. We're going to ride with Pork Chop, Kevin Gironi. Gironi's third fastest. He's trying to build upon that. Oh, that's the end of his lap. Larry Eberhard finishing up his lap here. Matthew Boston Wheeler, the number 60 machine. Matthew taking the green flag to start his qualifying journey. Eleventh fastest for Matthew Wheeler. Going into 3 and 4 for his second qualifying lap. Off of 4. Oh, I've jumped up to 9th fastest for Matthew Wheeler. Riding along with Timothy Cook in the 24 machine. Oh, he just made contact with the wall. That's not going to help his qualifying lap. Since he made contact with the wall, his first lap did not count for Timothy Cook. Off of 4. Riding along with Kyle Spees. He was one of the faster drivers in practice. He's got a Caddyshack themed ride tonight. Must admit, I don't know if I've watched much of that movie. Not that I don't like it, I just have not seen it. Seventh fastest for Kyle on his opening lap. Kyle jumped up to sixth fastest. Riding along with Tiny Horse. Currently sitting 12th on the board. Ryan Johnson, your fast qualifier so far. Keith Fonseca's entry. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, I'm all jacked up a Mountain Dew. The Livewire Mountain Dew version. Eighth fastest currently for Keith Fonseca. He's slowing down. We got Joe Turkel, the Turkel Customs machine. The man in black tonight. Whoa! Made contact with the ball. That's going to negate his first lap. Normally Joe is in a green machine, but not tonight. He's got a black machine. The Intimidator, Joe Turkel. A little over a minute left in qualifying. Currently Ryan Johnson, your fast qualifier, just knocked Luke Smith off the pole. Joe shoots up to 13th on the board. Jeff Ramsdell in the 97 Tide ride. Sixteenth fastest for Jeff in his opening lap. See what just happened to Patrick. Patrick Anderson was trying to qualify. And we ran out of time. Qualifying is over. We're going to start gridding up. All right, your fast qualifier, Ryan Johnson, Tiny Horse, sitting on the pole, outside row one, Luke Smith. Row 2, Michael Gitchell, good qualifying lap for him, and Kevin Gironi. Threat level midnight, Corey Stahl and Jeff Radke make up row 3, while also Kyle Spees sitting in P7th. Outside row 4, though, is Keith Fonseca. DJ Trout and Brandon Kiger make up row 5, and row 6, Cam Barnes, last week's race winner, going to be going to the back of the pack, and Matthew Wheeler making up row 6. Row 7, Joe Turkel and Kevin Bernheimer. Row 8 is Larry Everhart and Jeffrey Ramsdell, the race walker. Joe Brewer and newcomer race controller on Thursday nights, Matt Pelletier, make up row 9. Row 10, Philip Schmitz and Timothy Cook. Row 11, Joshua McKinney and Anderson himself, Patrick Anderson. And riding shotgun on the field, Arabia Caton III. As we said earlier, Cam Barnes, last week's race winner, he will receive an EOL and move to the back of the pack, as well as Patrick Anderson had a couple run-ins last week. Got a one-lap hold for him. He's going to start the race one lap down for Patrick Anderson. And Patrick Anderson did not qualify. Ryan Johnson has been one of our weekly race winners. He's been working his way through the field, getting them race win EOLs. Last week he missed, so he doesn't have the EOL this week. He might not know what it's like to start from the pole. It's been a while for him. Lights are off on the pace car. We will be going green this time by. Pace car drops off. Green flag is out. Good start for Luke Smith there on that outside lane. We've seen that outside lane be able to run consistent laps here in practice. Little jockeying in the back here with Corey Stahl getting around Jeffrey Radke. You got the 48 machine of Michael Gitchell. Radke into the wall. Didn't look like it hurt him any. There's Patrick Anderson. He's starting this race one lap down. We also got Cam Barnes working his way up through the field. He's received the EOL for being last week's race winner. Jeff Ramsdell, Joel Brewer, and Brewer into the wall, and Kevin Bernheimer. They were 3 wide there for a second, right in front of last week's winner. You got the freaky fast duo of Keith Fonseca and Matthew Wheeler, 9th and 10th. Up front, Ryan Johnson continues to lead over Luke Smith, and Kevin Gironi running 3rd. Good run so far for Gironi. Oh, and for the 15 of Joe Turkel hard into the wall. Let's go back and watch that. Looks like he just got a little sideways and away it went. Everybody did a great job avoiding him. Ramsdell and Kevin Bernheimer with the 42 in front of them of Philip Schmitz. Oh, the 96 might have gotten into the wall. They're 4 wide. Bernheimer backs off. The action is back here from 14th on back. Kyle Spies and Corey Stahl battling side by side with Jeff Radke. Gitchell joining the action. The stage break tonight will be at lap 50. Lap 50. These guys should have about 36 to 40 laps of fuel. We'll see if anybody tries to save any. I don't think they'll need to save any for the first stage. I think everybody's going to have to pit one time. It'll be interesting to see if anybody tries to break that right in half, split it in two. I'm sure some people will. Three wide. Brandon Kiger, Joe Turkel, and the 24 of Timothy Cook. Here comes Philip Schmitz. Back up front, Keith Fonseca is sitting in 7th. He's got Corey Stahl and Michael Gitchell. He's gotten around Gitchell. He's moving his way towards the front. Keith is really decent at saving his tires, so he might be a factor here towards the end of this race. Fuel saving and tires. That's Keith's strong suit. Got Kevin Bernheimer and the 51 of Joshua McKinney side by side. I want to highlight the number 16 of Kevin Gironi staying right there with Luke Smith and Ryan Johnson. Great run for Pork Chop here. Luke Smith challenging Ryan Johnson for the race lead. So far, Cam Barnes has moved up to 14th position. We got some drivers on pit lane already. Timothy Cook already on there, and Larry Eberhard. Meanwhile, Kyle Spees has closed in on Kevin Gironi a little bit. Here's the battle for third. Here comes the 88 Caddyshack. Here's the battle for third. Cal Speed's getting around Gironi. He's brought Radke right with him. Johnny Williams says he wishes he was out there, but he's under the weather. Yeah, we wish you were out there too, Johnny. Hope you feel better soon, man. Looks like we got Larry Eberhard out of the race. Track the battle for the lucky dog. We got Patrick Anderson and Timothy Cook. Timothy Cook is currently sitting behind Anderson for the lucky dog. Here comes Radke underneath Gironi for fourth. Fonseca and Ramsdale are battling. Fonseca and Wheeler battling there. That's for 7th position. Swapping it back and forth. CJ Angel rooting on Ryan Matthew Johnson. Ryan still leading over Luke Smith. Brandon Kiger on pit lane. Got some drivers taking some different strategy for our stage break at lap 50. Kevin Bernheimer on pit lane. Got Philip Schmitz and Michael Gitchell battling back here for 9th and 10th, with Matt Pelletier sitting right there behind him. Oh, Schmitz into the wall. Made slight contact. Matthew Wheeler looking to get around Corey Stahl in the 33. Joe Turkel on pit lane. Remember, he made contact with the wall earlier. He seem to be doing all right as far as speed goes, though. Back up front, you have Ryan Johnson and Luke Smith. They put a second and a half on Kyle Spees there in third. Matthew Wheeler still trying to get it around Corey Stahl. Corey Stahl now trying to get around Kevin Droney. Making that high side work for the 33. Back up front, Luke Smith got around Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson hitting pit lane. Luke doesn't want to stay out there too much longer than Ryan. Ryan's going to have them fresher tires. See if Luke comes down this time by. Yes, he does. He's coming down. There goes, hands the lead over to Kyle Spees. Kyle Spees, your race leader currently. Patrick Anderson on pit lane. Luke Smith, Keith Fonseca, Jeff Ramsdell hit pit lane also that lap, as well as Joel Brewer, sitting in 14th position. See if when Kyle Spees decides to make his way down pit lane, he knows that every lap that he's out there, the 38 and the 39 is going to have fresher tires. They're going to be able to put distance on him with them older tires. Matthew Wheeler on pit lane, as well as Philip Schmitz now. Your top 8 drivers have not pitted yet. Kyle Speed still putting down fast laps. Maybe the tires don't have much fall off after all. Spees continues to lead. You got Kevin Gironi and Cam Barnes hitting pit lane now, getting service. So now your top 6 has not pitted. Back to Josh McKinney, He's sitting in 6th position. He is not pitted yet. Another 18 laps. Up front, Kyle Spees with the second half over Jeff Radke. Corey Stahl, that's threat level midnight, 1, 2, 3 right now. They're playing a different game. They don't have the professor tonight, Dalton McKinney. Oh, now they're coming down pit lane. That's going to high into. Oh no, Kyle Spees is still out there. The top 4 has not pitted yet. Only Corey Stahl and Jeff Radke hit pit lane that time. There's Ryan Johnson getting his lap back, and here comes your race leader, Kyle Spees, down pit lane. 48 will take over your race lead. There comes the 48 and the 72. Both have not pitted yet. So Josh McKinney will be a race leader this time. Kyle Spees took fuel only, so they did a strategy for Kyle. We'll see how if that works out for him. They have 14 more laps to go. There's Ryan Johnson with 4 tires sitting right behind him. McKinney still hasn't pitted yet. There's Josh McKinney, a race leader, still continuing to lead. He's staying out. He's playing the long game. Ryan Johnson has gotten around Kyle Spees, so he will be the race leader whenever Joshua McKinney comes to the pits. Josh has given up almost a second and a half each lap that he's out there right now to Ryan Johnson. And here comes the 51 of Joshua McKinney now. That will hand the race lead back over to Ryan Johnson. There's the action right now for 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Gitchell has 8th. Ramsdell in the 97 is in 9th. Corey Stahl 10th, and Kevin Bernheimer is sitting 11th. Different strategy all around for a lot of different drivers. Some took tires, some took fuel, some took right side tires. Ryan Johnson continues to lead. Joshua McKinney is just in front of him. He's in danger of going a lap down. He stayed out there for quite a while, and each lap that he was out there, he's given up almost a second and a half. Joshua McKinney are now a lap down. So Joshua McKinney's there and Patrick Anderson is here. That is your battle for the lucky dog. McKinney has it. Joe Brewer is the next. Joe Brewer and Timothy Cook, these guys are battling to not go a lap down. These guys are about 3 seconds in front of the race leader currently. Actually, no, they're about a second in front of the race leader. Ryan Johnson, currently your race leader. He's led quite a few laps so far tonight, sat on the pole. Kyle Spees holding on, he just took fuel only. Holding on in front of Luke Smith there for second. Caddyshack machine. Jeffrey Radke getting around Luke Smith for third. Matthew Wheeler getting around Gitchell. Jeff Radke and Kyle Spees battling. This is for second position. Radke did get tires on that stage break. Ryan is currently over 5 seconds in front of Radke. He's really opened up quite a gap. This is the last lap for the stage. Caution will be coming out. Joe Brewer's trying not to go a lap down. That's your stage. Ryan Johnson, Jeff Radke, Kyle Spees, Luke Smith, and Philip Schmitz, your top 5. Those guys will be getting the stage break bonus points. Timothy Cook just went a lap down. He's going to be happy to see that. Caution. We'll see what Joshua McKinney and Patrick Anderson do. Do they stay out? Do they try to get a lap back, or do they pit here? Everybody's going to get tires and fuel here. Get all fueled up for the finish of this race. We've got 78 laps to go. CJ Angel still rooting on Ryan Johnson. Yes, these guys will pit. Your race leader, Ryan Johnson, Jeff Radke, Cal Spees, Luke Smith, and Kevin Geroni. Looks like Philip Schmitz had some time on pit road, maybe a speeding penalty. Because he is now sitting back in 16th. Tough break for Schmitz. Top 5, Ryan Johnson, Jeff Radke, Kyle Spees, Luke Smith, and Kevin Geroni. Pork chop. 6th through 10th, Matt Pelletier, Corey Stahl, Jeff Ramsdell, Kevin Bernheimer, and Keith Fonseca rounding out your top 10 tonight on this restart. Lights are still on, so we are not going green this time around. We got at least one more pace lap. They're doubling up. It looks like we're going to be going green next time by. After they go by this start finish line here. Yes, lights are off. Only 5 Ford Mustangs tonight. Ryan Johnson, Kevin Bernheimer, Michael Gitchell, Matthew Wheeler, and Joel Brewer. Your 5 Mustangs. Everybody else is in the Chevrolet Camaro. Nobody running the Toyota. Pace car is off. Green is out. Ryan Johnson, great restart for Ryan Johnson. Back here, this is Corey Stahl, Cam Barnes, the 28 of Kevin Bernheimer. 8th, 9th, and 10th. Philip Schmitz here trying to get around Michael Gitchell. He spent a little extra time on pit lane. We knew he was fast earlier. Finished 5th in the stage, but he spent some time on pit lane. Well, I think he might have had a speeding penalty. Now he's got to march his way back up forward. Matt Pelletier, he hasn't been in the top 5, and now he's up there battling for 4th. Trying to get around Jeffrey Radke. Luke Smith still running second, half a second behind our leader. Few battles back here. We got Kevin Gironi and Cam Barnes. This will be for 7th. Whoa, Cam Barnes hard into the wall. Everybody doing a good job of getting around him. Let's go back and check that out. Just broke loose, just like what happened to Joe Turkle earlier. Philip Schmidt's continuing to march forward. He's getting around Cam Barnes. He's got the 60 car of Matthew Wheeler directly in front of him now. Ramsdell and Gironi side by side. This will be for 6th. Threat level midnight in the chat, rooting on Spees, Stahl, and Radke. They've been pretty fast tonight. Jeff Radke won last night's race. Oops, sideways for Ramsdell. It's going to open the door for the 28 to try to get around him. Schmidt made his way around the 60 car of Matthew Wheeler. There's the battle here for 7th for Jeff Ramsdell and Kevin Bernheimer. '97 having all sorts of troubles. Ramsdell continuing to drop. He must be having some issues. His biggest issue now is his teammate and arch nemesis is trying to get around him, even though Patrick Anderson is a lap down. Philip Schmidt's running that high lane. It's right along with Philip Schmitz as he takes that high lane. Out to the outside, he's looking to get around the 33. He's rolling the center out there. Trying to build momentum coming off 4 onto this front straight. Try to close that gap on that 33. Back to the outside. Careful not to roll too hard. Back in the gas. If you look at his throttle trace, that yellow line there on that dash, the accelerator, he's not going down. Oh, he's in the wall. I guess that should be RPMs, not accelerator. That's his RPM, so that's why it's not dropping down. He's trying to close in on. He's crossing over on the 33 of Corey Stahl. He's got the 60 of Matthew Boston Wheeler right behind him. Careful not to make contact. We are just past halfway. Back up front, Kevin Gironi, Kevin Bernheimer, and Matt Pelletier. These guys are battling for fifth. Gironi sideways. Got the 30 car of Arabia 2 laps down there in front of them, looking to get out of their way. Back up front, Ryan Johnson continued to lead. Still got a 0.6 of a second gap over Luke Smith. Kyle Spees a little over a second back. That gap hasn't changed a whole lot. Yeah, Jeff Radke, he's 3 seconds back. Then this battle for fifth between Pelletier and Bernheimer. Bernheimer trying to get down below him. The 28 on that inside. 72 lets him have it. Got the crossover, the 72 crossing over back over the 28. This is for fifth position. Corey Stahl sitting right behind them. Kyle Spees, one of your first drivers hitting pit lane. Last time he only took fuel only. I guarantee you he's taking tires now. Sounds like, it looks like Spees might be breaking this up into 3 different sections here for his pit cycle. Is going to do it in 2. Here comes the 39, trying to get a run on the 38. Close that gap up a little bit. So has Radke has closed his gap up too. It's now within 3 seconds. Whoa! Hard into the wall was Gironi. Let's go back and see what happened there. The 42 has a run on that outside. Oh, the 16 and the 60 make a little bit of contact, and the 42 is right there to receive it. Oh, the 60 What do we have here? Caution is out. '60 sideways and catches the 88 of Speeds. Caution is out. Speeds had just pitted, so he was a lap down, and now he's got damage. That's not what he wanted. Tough break for Speeds. Fast car tonight. Looks like Patrick Anderson will be your lucky dog. He's been waiting for that caution all race long. Philip Schmidt had just pitted when that caution came out. He is a lap down, but I assume he's going to stay out and get a lucky dog here. Everybody else coming down pit lane. But nobody happier than this guy right now, Patrick Anderson, for that caution. See if we can bring somebody up. Hey, Jeff Ramsdell, you got a copy?
I got you, brother.
All right, man. How's your race so far?
Roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's good one lap, and it's touchy the next lap, but we're trying to keep tires underneath it here. It's roller coaster out there and slip and slide, as you can probably tell.
Yeah, yeah. So what is the strategy from here on out? You got to be able to make this on one more stop, right?
And we're gonna have to do one more stop. Yeah, we're about 6 laps short here,
All right.
and just 8 laps short, and we're gonna have to just go to the wall and hopefully get some more spots here.
Yeah. So do you think you could save that much fuel? 6 laps. If
three
anybody can do it, it's going to be you.
3 I could probably do, but 6 no. 6 to 8 I don't think so.
All right. Well, how happy is that is Anderson, Patrick Anderson, right now for that lucky dog?
Oh, he's happy. He's got a good car. He'll be coming up through the field. He'll finish top 10 for sure today.
Well, not unless the 97 maybe gets a little sideways and gets into his door or something.
Well, I've had 2 EOLs the past 2 weeks, so I'm gonna try to keep it clean.
Okay. All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully we're talking to you at the end of the race.
All right, I hope so too.
All right, that was Jeff Ramsdell in the number 97 Tide Ride. See if we got the lights are off on the pace car. Some drivers getting wave arounds here. Josh McKinney and Cam Barnes. McKinney is 2 laps down currently still. We heard it. They're going to be about 6 laps short, so we'll see what kind of strategy there is. They'll have about 44 laps to go. I'm assuming a lot of them are just going to do it, split it in half. Some of them are going to try to make it and just take a splash at the end. We'll see what kind of strategy wins out. Pace car is off. Good jump for the 38. The top 4 cars got a good restart there. Patrick Anderson looking to drive up through the field now. He got that lucky dog. He's been waiting for it for 80 laps. Oh, wrecking in the back again. Caution is out. Matthew Wheeler. A 60 ride. So I think that Philip Schmitz will be your lucky dog. He is just ahead of Kyle Spies. The 42 of Philip Schmitz will be the lucky dog. He's going to be the happy guy on this lap. Getting the lucky dog now. You're going to probably see some guys come down to get fuel. Who's coming down? Timothy Cook taking some fuel. Cam Barnes, Joel Brewer. I would have thought we would see more take that opportunity to get some fuel. Philip Schmitz sitting in 16th. Kyle Spies right now. He's the lone guy 1 lap down. Well, yeah, he's the lone guy 1 lap down. So he would be your lucky dog next time. We might have a caution. He's sitting in the lucky dog spot. Few drivers now coming down getting fuel. Patrick Anderson, Timothy Cook, Philip Schmitz, all getting fuel. Good strategy play here. Got less than 40 laps to go. They're saving fuel under this caution, but they're still not going to have enough fuel. Joel Brewer, Patrick Anderson, Timothy Cook, Philip Schmitz. Those guys did pit under this caution to get some fuel. Timothy Cook and Philip Schmitz topping off one more time. These guys will be looking maybe to play the long game here to make it the rest of the way. Lights are off on the pace car. Pace car is off. Ryan Johnson is going. There he goes. Nice hole shot for Johnson. Great restart for Ryan Johnson. The battle here is between Radke and Smith. Radke won last night's race. Whoop. Radke was not clear. The 39 had that line. Luke Smith taking over second position. Here's the battle for fifth. Jeff Ram still has it. Bernheimer wants it. Oh, a little sideways for the 97. Here comes Matt Pelletier, newcomer to the Racing League. Gitchell sideways. Catch a load of that. Nice save by Gitchell. '61 of Keith Fonseca. He's got the '88 of Kyle Spees. Kyle Spees is just looking to not get any incidents or nothing. He needs another caution, another lucky dog. He's in the lucky dog position right now. Philip Schmitz and Timothy Cook. Timothy Cook is back here in extreme fuel saving mode. Trying to save fuel. Back up front. Corey Stahl trying to get around Kevin Bernheimer. Or Bernheimer trying to get around Stahl. Three wide. Here comes Pelletier. That's for 5th place. Here comes Kyle Spees. He's wanting to drive to the front and get that lap back the old-fashioned way. He's not content with just sitting there. He wants to get that lap back his own self. Jeff Ramsdell dropping back. He's in 8th spot, and his old friend Patrick Anderson's right there. Teammates Corey Stahl and Kyle Spees. Corey's sitting in 6th spot. Kyle's got 6 more cars to pass to get that lap back. Here comes Jeff Ramsdell. He's got that Anderson not too far behind him. Up front, battle for second, Radke and Smith. Radke's got it. Crossover. Here comes Smith. Not giving it up so easily. Here comes Radke. Great battle for second position. Both drivers giving each other plenty of space. Threat level midnight against Purple Frog Esports. Radke got the position. Anderson and Ramsdell. This is the battle right here. It's only for 8th position, but it's for bragging rights. Chase. We go to the chase cam, and here we got smell you later on Patrick Anderson's car. Luke Smith hitting pit lane. He's one of the first ones. He's going to start dragging more with him. Bernheimer hitting pit lane. We told you it's going to open up to different strategies. Luke Smith looks like he might have just taken right side tires. Bernheimer's taking both left and right side tires. 4 tires and fuel for Bernheimer. Here's the biggest battle on the track, though. Jeff Ramsdell and Patrick Anderson. Cowsby still battling with his teammate Corey Stahl there. Check in with Timothy Cook. He's in fuel saving mode right here. He's in 13th right now. See if he's going to be able to make it. Be interesting to see. Another strategy here for Timothy Cook. Ryan Johnson on pit lane. And hands the race lead over to Jeff Radke. There's Ryan Johnson. That is for position between Spies and Johnson. Looks like Patrick Anderson has got around Jeff Ramsdell. There's Joe Brewer's 66 machine. There's Timothy Cook. He's trying to make it the whole distance. Philip Schmitz maybe also. He's been pushing harder than Timothy Cook has been. It'll be interesting to see if he can make it the whole way. Currently, he is sitting in 8th position. He hasn't been in the stream saving mode as Timothy Cook has been. Jeff Radke, Corey Stahl, your first and second. Cal Speed sitting right behind both of them. Matt Pelletier sitting in 3rd position. Your top 10 has not pitted yet. We'll see what the strategy is from these guys, but the top 10 has not pitted. Patrick Anderson in 4th, Cam Barnes in 5th. But Jeff Radke, your race leader. Luke Smith, he's out in front of Ryan Johnson currently with them 2 tires. There's your race leader. Pelletier on pit lane. There's Philip Schmitz. He's the one that's closest to making it the whole way. Timothy Cook also may be able to make it the whole way. Your top 9 still hasn't pitted yet. I think Radke and Stahl will be coming down here fairly shortly. They're going to be getting close on their fuel window or the next few laps. Patrick Anderson has closed in on Corey Stahl. That will be for 2nd position. Anderson inside, got the inside lane on Stahl. He's got him clear. Anderson moved into 2nd position. Now, Patrick Anderson did come down that last time, so he's going to be able to go further than a lot of others on fuel. He might be able to make it the whole way. It's going to be close for Patrick Anderson. Patrick Anderson, your race leader. Radke, Stahl, Spies, that's threat level midnight right there, all pitting at the same time. That moves Cam Barnes and Philip Schmitz up into the top three with Jeff Ramsdell sitting in fourth position and Keith Fonseca in fifth. Your top 8 drivers have not pitted yet. Luke Smith has driven around. Timothy Cook in extreme fuel saving mode. Joe Brewer also. Luke Smith has driven up into the top 5. Three laps to go. Will Patrick Anderson have enough? Will Cam Barnes have enough? I'm pretty sure Philip Schmitz will. What a drive for Patrick Anderson tonight. He started a lap down to the field. At this point, he doesn't have an option. He's going to try to make it the whole way. Last lap on the backstretch. Here comes Patrick Anderson for the last time. Your race winner, Patrick Anderson. Good race for Patrick Anderson. Cam Barnes, Philip Schmitz, Luke Smith, Ryan Johnson drove back to get a top 5. Timothy Cook driving up into the 6th position, saving fuel that whole run. He was hoping the guys in front of him would run out. But your race winner, the man of the race, Mr. Patrick Anderson. He's going to celebrate. Has enough fuel for victory donuts. A lot of drivers running out at the line. Keith Fonseca trying to limp it home. Still has not finished yet. Let's see if we can get some of these guys up in here to celebrate. Interview some of these guys. We got Patrick Anderson, Cam Barnes, and Philip Schmitz. All right, let's see if we can talk to him. Patrick Anderson, you got a copy? You got me, Patrick? Hello?
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Hey, man, congratulations. What a drive for you tonight.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting. Um, no, that one lap hold, like when we hit the stage, I was just like, "Whoa!" Because the other cars were a lap down, but it worked out.
Yeah, for
And
a
then
little bit of a time, you thought this is going to go green the whole time, and I'm just going to be stuck here, didn't you?
I definitely did. Um, I lost you like about halfway through with the stream, but did you bring up me and Jeff, our paint jobs?
Yeah, I was talking about you guys being rivalries, and I seen the rivalries in the paints with the gain in the tide.
Yeah, I thought that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah,
Um, But no, it was a good race. We've had a really good week here at Homestead. Last night we had no caution, as in, like tonight we had the stage, and then what do we have? Two other ones.
yeah,
A lot of good racing. I mean, it kind of felt like the only time you could pass is if the car ahead of you got loose. Um, so it was pretty much just riding around and pushing the guy ahead of you to make a mistake, and then you could get on him. I didn't have the fastest car, but like I had decent speed. Um, and like I definitely had nothing for Ryan or Luke or Radke or any of those other guys. But fuel mileage win is a win.
yeah. Well, you definitely had your race cut out for you tonight, starting to lap down, and now next week you get the EOL. It'd be the happiest EOL you ever got there at Phoenix, huh?
Yeah, other than my EOL on Thursday for my win in trucks, this is the second best EOL
So
because I
you out gas mileage Ramsdale.
Yeah, like I knew coming to that last one. Like I honestly I didn't even think about it, and then I saw Cam and other guys jump down the pits, and it's like, oh, I can probably make it. So I came in the next lap, and like I was um, a gallon short on it, but I was able to, back in traffic, you can let off going into the turns whenever, and still stay up to speed. So
Yeah. Well, congratulations, man, and good job on that win. And now you got two on Ramsdale. You got one in trucks and one in Cup. So I'm sure you won't
eh.
pour salt in that wound at all this week.
Oh, I can't wait till tomorrow.
All right, man. Well,
But
congratulations. You got anybody you want to thank while you're here?
my wife downstairs now letting me do this, letting me have a small Volkswagen up in one of our spare bedrooms. Um, can't thank her enough for putting up with it. Then all you guys, the Gas and Go guys, Jeff, Joel, Quaker, even though they're not here most of the time. David, Jonathan, all them guys, you, Michael, Herkel, there's everybody, even the Purple Frog crew. I mean, they make you better. And same with the threat level midnight guys, racing with them makes us better. So hats off to everybody.
Yeah. Yep. All right, man. Well, congratulations and go celebrate this win.
I'm out of gas. I can't.
All right, man. Well, good. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, later.
All right. That was Patrick Anderson. We got Philip Schmitz with me. You got a copy, Phil?
I do. How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Oh, I got no complaints. That turned into a fuel mileage race at the end, and the last kind of 30 laps was the only time I ran the bottom to save fuel. So, happy with that. I spent pretty much the whole race ripping the top, and I had fun ripping. That was fun. But I didn't expect to get P3. Congrats to Anderson with the win. I think I was around him most of the night, and I don't know when he pitted the last bit of it, but I was kind of doing the same thing he was doing, like, we can make it near to the end, and so that's a fun one.
Yeah, you got caught a lap down there just because you're on pit lane when it happened, huh?
Yeah, coming off of two, I scraped the wall a little bit. I mean, when you're ripping the fence, you're gonna have that every now and then, and looking at the replay, looking at the car ahead, got a little loose, and I couldn't check up in time. And I intended to pit just to get my quick repair because I was going to pit pretty soon anyways. And literally right when I get to the commitment line, the caution comes out and the pits are closed, and I couldn't do anything to avoid pit road. So I just took the bullet. I had no choice. It is what it is. It's racing.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your third place finish. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, Jeffrey and Quaker. I've known them for a bit, and they've invited me to be in this league. And I've not really participated because Friday nights I've been busy, but I've been free the last couple of weeks. So I've figured out join, and this is fun. It's fun to just have a race, and it was really good racing. Yeah, shout out to the league. Shout out to you for producing the stream, and yeah, this is fun.
All right, man. Well, you got anything for not for Homestead, Phoenix next week?
That I don't know. Phoenix, these next gen cars are unique, weird because you throw an Xfinity car, I would even say an ARCA car. You can play with that car a little bit. This next gen car, you can't really play with it, so to be determined.
All right, man. Well, hopefully we're talking to you next week.
Me too.
All right. That was Philip Schmitz, your third place finisher, and we're going to bring up Cam Barnes, P2. He finished second place tonight. Good job, Cam.
Thanks, Dave. I just want to first say off that I love Matthew Wheeler. Put me in that spot there to actually get second. I didn't deserve it, but yeah. So
what did Matthew do to get you in second position there?
He brought out the yellow that I needed to
I
pit.
gotcha.
Yeah, because I had to take the wave around. I was a lap down, so I had to take the wave around and was just riding my time. I was about 20 laps short. The caution came out, and I was able to pit, put on fresh tires, and fill it up with fuel enough to get me to second. I did not realize that Patrick pit at the same time as me, or else I probably would have raced him a little bit harder and tried to catch him. But yeah, just basically lucked out on one, and trying to make a push for the playoff spot. But right now, still have a big deficit, but gained a lot of points today, which is good. So.
Yep, there you go, man. Well, and you also beat all the other Purple Frog guys, which is hard to do.
Yeah, I did it completely based on skill, and I just want to say that I'm coming for the throne of the #1 driver there, Luke and Ryan. So, no, really, they were a class above me all day. It's just like I said, I lucked into this strat and managed to make it work. I was gonna pit for 2 and a splash there for the longest time, and then when they started pitting, I realized I can make it, so I decided just to switch and start running it and saving it a little bit more and trying to make sure I had enough. So, but yeah, like I said, we lucked into this one. This was not a performance. There was an issue behind the steering wheel here tonight, so but we lucked into it.
I tell you what, you got to take it when you can because there are going to be plenty of races that you're going to lose because of strategy. So you got to take the ones that you do win on strategy.
Yeah. I like I said, I'm very happy and looking forward to going into Phoenix and hopefully having a chance to make the playoffs there would be great. And if not, then we're just gonna go out and try to win. So.
Yeah. Yep. All right, man. Well, congratulations. Hopefully, this is the second week in a row we had you up in the booth. So hopefully, it's next week also.
Yeah, you brought me some good luck. So hopefully, maybe I can get something going. So.
All right, man.
Yeah,
thank you, job. Dave. Yeah, congratulations. That was Cam Barnes, your second place finisher. We're going to go over our results a little bit here. Let's see what we can do. Get rid of this. Pull up this. Nope, that's not it. One more. All right, Patrick Anderson, your race winner. Cam Barnes, we just talked to him. And Philip Schmitz. 1, 2, 3. Luke Smith. Ryan Johnson, he led a lot of laps tonight. He just did not have the winning strategy. Timothy Cook, Joel Brewer, Kevin Bernheimer, Jeff Ramsdell, and Corey Stahl, your top 10. 11th was Jeff Radke. He had a fast car also tonight. Kevin Droney, Keith Fonseca, newcomer tonight. Thursday night's race controller, Matt Pelletier, Michael Gitchell, Kyle Spees. He got caught up in that. One of them cautions. He had a really fast car tonight, too. He might have been able to battle there with Ryan a little bit. Matthew Boston Wheeler, Joe Turco, Joshua McKinney, Arabia Caton finished your 20th position. 21st was Brandon Kiger, Larry Eberhardt, and DJ Trout rounding out the rest of the field. Thank you guys for watching Liberty Racing Network. We're going to bring you the stream next week at Phoenix. Until then, don't forget our podcast, the Not So Fast podcast. We'll be recording it tomorrow. We got a special guest for Mother's Day. Don't want to miss that one.